Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. My name's Fred Weaver. This is my partner, Kevin Kaufman. We're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. We didn't mention this last week, but I hope you noticed our new little things up here. We're going to adjust them so you can see them better at home. Yeah, we get it. You're already saying they're too high, but hey, we put something on the wall.
17 emails saying that these things are crooked and off-centered.
Got it. So we're switching things up today, Kevin. You're on that side of the couch. I'm on this side.
Actually, it's the way things have been for the last few days.
Oh, okay.
Because when Elliot was here last week, he sat where you're sitting now, and I sat
Got
here.
it. Well, the important person normally sits wherever I sit.
Wow.
Did you notice I didn't say aside? I just said wherever I sit.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's why I liked having Elliot.
Can I share why you're sitting on that side?
No.
Really?
Really?
You're gonna get embarrassed and blush.
Wow. What a joke.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
All right. You called that to me. You're totally okay. Hey guys. So anyway, just a couple of fun-loving guys over here. Just basically, we don't know what we're going to talk about, but today's Mindset Monday.
We're going to talk about mindset.
Okay. So actually, I'm going to tell you this. If you didn't watch Friday's video from 2 days ago or 3 days ago, however you do your math, I encourage you to go back and watch that. We had a guest on the show, Brian Choate, and in that episode was the Freaky Friday episode, but there was also a lot of mindset.
Tons.
And you know what? Like, what just came to me, and I want to talk more about it today, Kevin. I want to talk about the relationship that we have with our clients.
Okay.
I think a lot of times that in this industry, it's missed. You know, when you and I get so fired up and so passionate, and so maybe we forget manners and we forget what what some people would consider to be appropriate conversation.
Okay.
We get fired up because we have a client that is going through a very difficult time,
and that client hired us for very
specific reasons. And I mean, when we do a consultation with somebody, it's not like, hey guys, we're going to come over to your house, we're going to have lemonade at your kitchen table, we're going to do a 30-minute listing presentation, and then you're going to sign the exclusive right to sell. Like by the time I've taken somebody's listing, on average, I've been talking to them for 30 to 60 days. On average.
Yeah, easy.
And I've been building rapport, and I've been telling them that everything's going to be okay. I've been telling them that it's okay that they just lost their job. I've been telling them that it's okay that they have medical bills that now force them not be able to afford their house. I've been telling them that it's okay that they bought this house with 20% down, and now the 20% that they put down thinking they were making a right decision is gone, but it'll be okay. Like, I develop a relationship with this person to the degree that I'm going to go to bat for them. And when I say bat for them, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to stir up a storm if that's what it takes to get a transaction done.
Are you telling me you're not worried about making people upset?
No, and I'm not looking, let me be really clear here. I am not looking to upset anybody.
Okay.
I'm not looking to tick people off or use your other adjective for tick. I'm not looking to run people over or be inconsiderate to their feelings. I'm not looking for any of that. But what I do know is that the system is broken. In fact, our good old buddy Coach Collar did the only episode to date on Short Sale Power that has ever been done all in Spanish. Was done several months ago. And I believe that episode was titled "The System is Broken."
Yeah, it was in
because
Spanish,
it is, Kevin. Yes. The system's broken. And what I mean by that is that if you just send your application into the bank and just wait for the bank to do something, the likelihood of getting anything done is less than 50%. I can flip a coin and get better than 50% results.
Less than 25%.
I know, we could have a coin flipping contest right now, and I promise you that over time it'll be about 50% of the time that we're right.
Exactly. So,
but I send a short sale offer into the bank from a hurting homeowner, somebody that's in a very distressed situation, and I get maybe 20-30% results if I play by what I'll call the procedures. Now, I'm not saying break a bunch of rules to break a bunch of rules.
No.
If you're an owner of a copy of The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, one of Gary Keller's books, I challenge you to go read page 91 of that book. And you'll see that this is not about breaking rules or just making people mad or doing things to stir it up.
No, but as Gary says, though, it's strategies how you win are found in the gray area.
Absolutely. So knowing that the system's broken and that it puts out, let's put a number on it right now, 30%. That's the arbitrary number we're going to use. Knowing that the system produces 30% results, I've got to have strategies that work to get better than those results.
Right.
Because the homeowner that I've talked to, that I've worked on behalf of, is counting on me.
Because they hired you. They hired me.
Yeah.
They hired you as the agent to
get
the deal done for them. Not to be offended when you're hung up on. Not to be mad that Aquin won't call you back. Not to be mad that the bank or the servicer won't postpone your foreclosure sale date. Not to be mad that they can't get a BPO that's within reason. Not to be mad, but to get the deal done.
Absolutely. And, you know, I mean, I got so many things to say. But
the problem is this could be about
well, this episode get long. But what I want, with the message I want to deliver today, guys, is you've got to use strategy, and you've got to do something different, and you've got to know the system's broken.
Yes.
But none of that can get hung up. You can't get hung up on any of that, is what I mean to say. Meaning that you can't let any of that interfere. Brian Choate on Friday talked about a situation he had with an attorney and this and his client and blah, blah, blah. But he didn't get hung up on the details.
No,
he said, you know what? That's not good enough for me and my client. His client happened to be his best friend. But every single one of my clients I take on, I'm like, no, if I'm not getting the results that they've hired me to get, which is to close a short sale for them, then that's not good enough. And as I look around this industry, Kevin, the entire real estate industry, the one scary, hairy, ugly monster that nobody really wants to talk about, and when I say nobody, I mean real estate brokerages, I mean national training companies, I mean nobody really wants to talk about short sales. Yes, a lot of them have short sale education, don't get me wrong.
But nobody wants to get their hands
dirty.
But
nobody wants to talk about the organic, gross, oozy stuff that we call short sales, the real stuff that goes on in the trenches.
That's why we're going to talk about it.
And that's why we talk about it here. And you know what? We're not dwelling on this stuff. I'm telling you it exists. But what I'm telling you is don't let it stop you. Get around it.
You guys, at all costs, as our buddy Coach Collard says, Outback mindset, Outback equals...
Solutions at all costs.
Solutions at all costs. You guys, write that down if you haven't heard that yet. Even if you have, write it down again. Outback equals... solutions at all costs. And if you don't come with an Outback mindset, i.e. a solutions at all cost mindset, then you can't do a short sale.
And you know what? Here it is. This is going to make our viewers mad. No banks are going to get mad. No real estate brokerages are going to get mad. The President of the United States and our government won't get mad. But some agents are right now. Here's the deal, agents. Coming to Kevin and I, or coming to some other agent going, do you have a contact at Fannie Mae? That's not Outback. That is not a strategic idea. I get that the real estate community is here to help each other, and Brian explained that really well last Friday. But guys, at the end of the day, you're not doing your highest and best work if you're just coming to somebody like Kevin and I or another expert in your market going, hey, do you have a contact over at such and such a bank? That's not good enough, guys. Don't take the listing if that's going to be your solution. You've got to be willing to do... I mean, how many times have I spent an hour on the computer to find contact information for somebody?
Countless times.
How many times have I dialed extensions, Kevin, when I knew that the Wells Fargo extension, for example, was 414-214-4930, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try 4931 and 4932 and 4933 and 4950. How many nights did I spend in 2008 and early 2009 dialing extensions till I got people that were good?
Endless, countless times, you guys. And here's the deal, because here's
solutions.
Where a lot of agents are going to start to go now, and I know, because there's one person in every single class that we teach that says this, if not more, is, well, yeah, but that's a lot of work. Yeah, that's a lot of work, absolutely. And you know what? Your client and my client, they deserve it. And if you're not willing to do that work, then don't do a short sale. Just don't take it.
Yeah.
I got all choked up.
It's all right, man. We're fired up today, and I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I'm speaking from passion right now, guys, because I know what it takes to close a short sale, and as Kevin just pointed out, it's not easy. And if you're in this game thinking that it's easy, then don't do short sales. Go sign up. I mean, it's probably not easy to get REO listings, but once you have them, that's pretty easy. You can just do this.
Wow.
I'm not making REO agents mad. I'm just saying, if you complete tasks on time, you can pass that game.
Absolutely.
Go sell equity listings in some other country throughout the world that isn't experiencing a real estate market like ours, or go find another job. But if you want to help people out of distressed situations in their life and help them avoid foreclosure, it's hard.
Yeah, and it's take a lot of work. And you know what? You come with an Outback mindset, you can do it.
Absolutely.
I'm done.
I'm done as well.
That's right.
I don't really know where this episode started and where it ended, and if anybody's still watching, but I think somebody out there got the message today, because this wasn't about making people mad. This was about firing a couple of you up out there, and I hope we fired a few of you up to the point that you're going to go get your short sale approved today for your client, and you're going to share it with us later this week on Short Sale Power Hour comment section.
Absolutely.
You ready, buddy?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Short Sale Power Hour! Short Sale Power Hour!
Crush it.
Hey, look, Kevin, I can see you behind the white wall.